Team, what did you tell them?
Just proud of them. You know, it's a hard road to get to the Super Bowl, and our guys represented us the right way. I know our fans are proud of them. They made our organization really proud, and we just didn't finish it off, but really proud of this special team. And it's a rare team to get to coach. As a coach, you don't get many of these opportunities, and I'll never take this group for granted.
Can you take me through the final scoring drive and what the difference was
from our defense?
For you guys, yeah.
You know, they just made a couple plays, and some of the penalties got us down there in the end when we made some good stops. They had the 4th and 1 conversion, which was tough. That's just the way it goes.
It's been an incredible season for you guys. Can you put in perspective what this group means to you and what the road ahead might look like for you guys?
Yeah, it's just special. You know, we think we've got a really special group that's going to continue to build on this and fight to get back to games like this. They're hard to win. You know, people spend their whole lives trying to get to these moments, and you got to capitalize on them and get those opportunities. But it doesn't take away from what this group did this year and what they meant to me, what they meant to each other. It's a really special group.
Coach, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Welcome to the Queen City Stripes podcast. I'm your host, Ray Summers, man. Shout out to my co-host, Mav, man. Tell him what's up, broski.
What's up? Who Day? Still celebrating.
Hell yeah, man. Still celebrating, y'all, bro. Like, you know, episode 26, man. The marathon continues, bro. We got lots to get into today, man, y'all. Like, this be the last one before we start the NFL draft. Bro. Man, y'all, they had it. Almost had it, bro. Almost had it, bro. We had it like a taste with the lead. Like, we had the taste of victory, bro. But y'all, the Bengals fell short, man. They ended up losing, what was that, 23-20, y'all. Like I said, we got a good episode for y'all today, man. But before we get into the game, I got a couple FUs to get into real quick. And y'all know who y'all are, you two individuals, yeah. You two individuals, y'all know who y'all are, bro. Matter of fact, no. Yeah, the main two individuals, but it's total 3, but I want to talk about these two first. So let's just start before the showdown. Carissa Palmer, Carson Palmer. I'm gonna call you Carissa today. I'm gonna call you Carissa.
Oh, I didn't know you were gonna start with this one.
Holy, y'all!
He's an attention seeker, dude. Go ahead.
Did you, bro? I'm sure you watched it. I'm sure you saw the interview that he did before the game, y'all. You would expect all the love going around for the Bengals. Alumni, you know, they got, you know, TJ Humazada talking good.
Zero negativity.
Yeah, zero negativity. Yo, there is zero negativity on the press of the Bengals after they won the AFC Championship game. Coming into the Super Bowl, you would think alumni, you know, just everybody's be happy to see like a team, you know, making history, you know, breaking records, you know, especially like, you know, you'll call it a quote unquote young team coming into like the big game, bro. But this dude had the audacity to bring his personal shit into the interview and then throw our man JB name into it. Joe Burrow I'm talking about. What the fuck was Carissa Palmer thinking? Yo. This dude,
I'll say I got plenty to say.
I could not, I'm sitting here watching this. I was like, you son of a bitch. I was like, you really went on live TV. Everybody's giving out this positive feedback, humor questions. It's like the press day was funny. Like, I don't know if you saw the press day with the Bengals, but like, it was just very entertaining. But when it came to him, bro, he literally had to piss on the parade and throw some bullshit. Like, don't get me wrong, y'all. I know some of y'all out there like, man, Ray, I thought you was from freedom of speech. I am. I am for freedom of speech, but there is a time and place where you start saying shit. And this dude chose to say the wrong thing at the wrong motherfucking time, bro. And it made me mad because it's like now, after that interview, the day before the game, now, I don't know if they had to ask Joe Burrow them questions, but my first reaction, I'm like, now Burrow has to answer dumbass questions like, hey, quick question. Yeah. Did you hear about Carissa Palmer's interview with the two black guys on the show? What did he say? Then they say what he says, and then now he has to answer that shit, and then have in his mind, like, he has to be concerned about him getting messed over. And it's just like, bro, come on, bro. You started your career. Like, I don't care what beef you got with the Brown family or the Bengals family. At the end of the day, bro, this franchise gave you an opportunity to do, just to do something great, to show yourself. Like I said, you started your career here. You can regret it all you want, but you started the career here, bro. At least you could do, bro, is just send some type of guidance or something, bro, of being the OG, some type of guidance to just like lead like this dude lead these guys to the positive path, bro. But that shit made me sick, bro. Go ahead, man. That shit made me sick, bro. Go ahead, bro.
The couple things I'm going to say with it is you were very nice just saying son of a bitch, first off. I'm not going to repeat all the stuff that I said. But, obviously,
you call him a sea sucker?
I called him plenty of things. He can choke on a bag of D's.
Damn.
But, and teabag is grave. But anywho, how do I really want to word this?
He's a bitch.
It's obvious. True story. And I'm going to get to that. It's obvious his hatred, you can't say it other than hatred towards the Bengals organization and the Brown family.
Thank you.
Now, again, no one made him sign the contract. He did, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to dive into all that because, you just said, he's a bitch. But what I'm going to say is, I think he said that not just out of spite, but also out of jealousy.
Yes.
And this is not, for me, it's not really a good bragging point. And it's not necessarily a negative bragging point or a positive bragging point, but he blew his knee out and was never the same again. He became a complete bitch. Mm-hmm. Joe Burrow has his knee blown out year one. And if you just look to my left, got them to a Super Bowl.
Thank you, bro.
Carson couldn't do nothing. Now, Grant, I will say that 2005 season, and I'll say that till the day I die, I believe we would have won. We would have went all the way that year.
Yeah.
But my point is, same style type of injury. Everything was the same.
Right.
The following year, which is only his year too.
Yep.
If you look to my left, takes him to the Super Bowl. Carson couldn't do shit except get in the contract disputes. A lot of it's jealousy.
Thank you.
So, and if you want to be, like one of these, as we like to call it, and no disrespect, but yes, disrespect, only fan bitches that all of a sudden go after, athletes at the wrong time. You kept your mouth shut about this all season long, and you're going to wait till a few days for the Super Bowl to try to start running your mouth. As your ex-teammate Chad Ochocinco used to say, child, please.
Facts.
Move along.
Facts.
Your number 9 got replaced with Joe Burrow's number 9, and you're a complete afterthought.
Facts. We overwriting your shit, bro.
We don't even care to talk about you no more.
Overwriting. You a nobody now, bro.
Sorry. Not sorry.
No, I say hell no. Fuck the sorry. It's straight like that.
To me, it's a jealousy issue.
It is, bro. Has to be, man. And what makes me mad to follow what you said on that season, bro, he couldn't even do nothing when he had 2 Hall of Famers on the field with him, bro. He had T.O. and Chad, bro. I don't even want to hear it, man. Like I said,
along with T.J. Hushmanzada, along with Rudy Johnson,
yep,
along with an offensive line.
Facts. That's a big fact because they end up.
He had a line. Burrow does not.
Nope. They actually upgraded the line after him. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. He fucked up big time, bro. I did not like the interview. Like I said, y'all, yes, I'm for freedom of speech, but like it's a time and place for everything. And what he did was, like you said, it was a jealousy ass.
It was a bitch move.
Yeah, bro. That's why I'm calling him Carissa today.
Carissa explained it all. I'll say that.
Yeah. Carissa Palmer, bro. Like I said, man, also known as Carson Palmer. We're giving everybody's government today. The next individual I want to get into, and you son of a bitch, you, the sports editor of the Cincinnati Enquirer. His name is Jason Hoffman. We're going to call you Jasa today. Jasa Hoffman. That's what we'll call you
I don't
today.
know about this one.
This dude, the headline after the game, the first thing he writes without even thinking, the first thing he puts on here, bro, Bengals choke. The Bengals choke away Super Bowl 56 in final minutes as a defense. Bro, you're using the word choke. And again, y'all can see him be like, yo, Ray, freedom of speech. He has a right to say what he's want. I get that. But if you a fan of this team, you don't use the word choke, bro. Like, it's like, if you've been a fan this whole season, I wouldn't use the word choke. You could have said loss in the heartbreak, loss in a close one, loss in a nail biter. It's multiple narratives you could have put up there. You put choke, and that basically you expose yourself and who you are, bro. And I don't fuck with you either, bro. And you gotta go too, my friend, because that shit was some bullshit too. And it just like I'm telling y'all, man. I like with these two groupies that me and Maverick are talking about, y'all. At the end of the day, we've been saying this the whole season, bro. Are you a fan or you a groupie? And it looks like some of people, they showing themselves as groupies right now. Because you brought up the OnlyFans shit, I'm gonna call them groupies right now, bro. So it's just like that is what it is, bro. You got anything that, oh yeah, you even know about this?
No.
You even know about this? Yeah,
no,
y'all.
This is new to me.
Yeah, y'all. Like I said, y'all can find this anywhere, bro. I'm telling you, Cincinnati.com and Cincinnati Enquirer, the sports editor. I'm gonna say his name again. Jason Hoffman, for me, also known as Jasa Hoffman. He a bitch too. Because like I said, you can't be doing that shit, bro. Can't be doing that shit. You either with us or against us at this point. And another goofy thing I got to get into. This is a side chick. What the fuck was what's his name? Vernon Hargreaves was doing, bro. Bro, I get it. Made a great play. Bro, celebrate on the sideline. You cost us 15 yards, my guy.
I don't know. I understand the excitement, but I don't think so. I'm at a loss of words for that one. I would have just straight up Zach Taylor or whatever grabbed him by not jersey because he wasn't suited up, but by a shirt and said, "What the fuck are you doing,
bro?" I would at least just say, "I'm like, bro, what are you doing?" Yo, again, y'all, it's a time and place, and it's like that 15 yards could have cost the game. You know, it like whenever you would have did that run on the field situation. Could have cost everything, bro. Did you not learn what happened in the Pittsburgh game? You wasn't there, but then you see it. You run onto the field, immediate flag, bro. It's like you don't got a jersey on. You out there in tube Nike socks and slides, a fucking hoodie and a Bengals fitted. Get your ass off the field, bro. What are you doing, bro? It just amazed me, y'all. Like just everything that happened, like just the pregame or just during the game. But man, you got anything to add to this? We're getting to the game. I get all that off my chest.
No, you literally said everything I could have possibly said.
Holy!
I don't know what he was doing, why he did it.
It's a time and place, y'all. It's just crazy, man.
I mean, the one thing we can't say is we can't sit there and go act like you've been there before, because ain't none of us been there before.
Yeah, no one's been there before. Am I saying? Yeah, no one's been there before.
Still, come on.
It's common sense, yo. If you don't got the jersey on, if you had a jersey on, you sit your ass on the sideline, bro. It's one thing if you're like Joe Mixon, like, you know, you running down the sideline cheering, you know, as they run it, you know, to the end zone. But bro, you ran onto the field, bro. Like, you know, that was, bro. I couldn't believe that shit, y'all. Couldn't believe that shit, man. And then getting into this season overall, like this, like the end of the season rant, man, y'all. Me and Maverick was talking like before we hit record. I understand if anybody is disappointed, upset, don't know how to feel. But at the end of the day, me and Maverick agreed on this. Like, you gotta be happy, man. Like, y'all, yeah, show the hat. AFC Conference champions. We made it to the Super Bowl, first time since 1988. We broke numerous records just alone this year, bro. Like, just with the new stripes, everything that's been happening this year. Like, y'all can't be mad. It's like you have to be happy, you know, just the everything that we accomplished this season, bro. Like, we was only projected to win 4 fucking games and end up literally surpassing that, eliminating the curse, eliminating another, like I said, like people was counting us out week after week after week after week, showing them wrong. And it's like, you can't be mad at this team. Like, yes, you could be just disappointed, but it's just like, you can't be mad. Like, it's been a great season. Like I said, this is our first year covering this shit, yo, on Queen City Strikes podcast, bro. It's been a hell of a ride covering this shit. It's been exciting week after week. It's been like a roller coaster ride. Like, we had our ups, downs, but once it got real on that 4-game stretch that we've been telling y'all about, it just took off from there, bro. It's like, so y'all can't be mad, man. You got to salute to these dudes, clap it up. Look, y'all, I had the cigars for the team, man. Like, it's like I was ready for the celebration, y'all. Like, I'm not even lying. I had the cigars, everything ready, man, for the team, bro. So it's like nobody can be mad. Like I said, you know, the marathon continues, man. Like I said, it's not always a sprint, yo. And these dudes, they might have won the fight, but they didn't win the war, y'all. And that's what you got to understand, man. At the end of the day, man. Anything you want to add, man, before we get into the show?
I mean, for the most part, you know, you took the words right out of my mouth. You know, the Bengals weren't even supposed to be there.
Yeah.
You know, and as a fan, you know, to the team, the organization, you know, from the top to the bottom, all I can say is thank you.
Yeah.
There were feelings, pride, you know, words I can't even describe of how I felt through this process that I've never experienced before.
Facts.
And the fact that we were able to do that, I mean, you know, yes, completely disappointed we didn't finish the whole thing.
Yeah, man.
But the pure fact that I never knew when I'd have a banner like this hanging up. I never knew when I would have a hat like this.
Yeah.
I never knew what the publicity of it would be. Yep. You know, the amount of money that was generated in the city because of this. And how much of the city of Cincinnati, literally to me, the past 2 weeks, nothing terrible existed in Cincinnati.
Nope.
There was no hate. There was no argument. Everything was black and orange. Here's what it is. Here's where the pride's at.
Thank you, bro.
And that was a beautiful ass thing that I've never really experienced before.
Thank you, bro.
You know, and
I'm glad you said that. Go ahead.
Nothing I can be upset with at all. You know, I'm extremely proud of this team. We know what the weaknesses were. Those weaknesses got exploited at the worst possible time. But, you know, the fact that they were able to get to the Super Bowl knowing the offensive line was not that great, knowing you have a Trey Wayans that doesn't play, Eli Apple that gets burned more than toast. You know this stuff, you know, and we still made do. I had to get my stab in there somewhere.
Got to, bro.
I couldn't help it. I've been doing it all season, and I'm not going to stop it now.
Nope.
But, you know, the thing is, like I tell my kids all the time, you get an inch, but you're expecting a mile.
Right.
So many fans are going, and you know, they're right.
Mm-hmm.
And you also said it too. You know, you got to protect Burrow. Duh, that's common sense.
Yes.
But you got to get it to there first.
Yeah.
And when it came to the draft, Jamar Chase was his guy from jump. Even Burrow went, even though he knew, hey, look, my knees met, you know, we know what happened.
Mm-hmm.
I need protection, but you got to get me my dude.
Exactly.
And they listened to their quarterback. They got him his dude, who became the offensive rookie of the year.
Yeah.
Now take all his yards away, all his touchdowns. How far would we have got? First off, now besides that, everything that's part of our problem is all fixable things. And now that the fact that the Bengals did get to the Super Bowl, you already had like Riley Rife come to Cincinnati because he wanted to play for Joe Burrow. That was after only playing a few games with a tore up knee. Now you have a team that made the Super Bowl. A lot more free agents are going to want to come here. And we're in that really good situation where we got plenty of money to re-sign who we need to re-sign. Bates.
Yes, sir.
You know, cut the losses where we need them. Goodbye, Eli Apple. Goodbye, Trey Waynes. Free up some more money. There's going to be plenty of quality free agent offensive linemen that's going to come out of free agency. Grant, if they don't get franchise tag, there's no reason why the Bengals could not get two of those. And then you get into the draft. It's all very fixable things that can have a complete turnaround this season. If we were able to get to this point, with the problems on the secondary and the major problem of the offensive line, what do you think is going to happen now? The prime time, you got your top three skill players on offense, all under rookie contracts. They can afford to spend that money now to cover those 3 years until they're going to need that money, you know, freed up for those guys. Be blessed that you have that talent at the rookie contract level.
Hell yeah. I'm with you. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you, man. And it's straight like that.
That's where I say the Colts, you know, because now the whole comparison about Andrew Luck, Joe Burrow. Yes, the comparisons are there. Yes, they are extremely ugly, terrifyingly ugly and scary. We know what the issues are. So we know how we're going to fix it. The organizations were in two different spots. The Colts didn't have the type of players that we have or the amount. So we do.
I'm with you, bro. I'm with you, bro. It's gonna be interesting.
You can't fix everything, and you can't fix everything in one all season, and that's what everybody expected. So
that's a sprint. That's a sprint.
You know, it's a marathon.
Thank you.
It's the marathon. It's not the sprint. You know, you got to get it there.
Thank you, bro.
Got the main pieces in place. You need the corner pieces of that, or the middle part of the puzzle. You got the corner pieces all set.
Man.
You just got to get the middle part done. You can't do it all at once.
Thank you, Mav. Yeah. Y'all listen to Mav putting that jelly on the peanut butter like that, bro.
And I'm just, like I said, I'm just saying, you know, I mean, offensive linemen, I don't really want to say are a dime a dozen, but in a sense they are, with obviously a few exceptions. A star receiver that played at the, you know, with your quarterback and had a stellar, you know, college career and all that. Does not come often.
No, it doesn't.
You got to get that player when he's there.
Yep, exactly, man. You got to take advantage of shit, bro. And
it wasn't for a lack of trying with the offensive line. They signed Reef. He ended up getting hurt, and so we didn't have him at all for the playoffs. They drafted Jackson Carman in the second round, who guarded the blind side of Trevor Lawrence, this year's #1 draft pick. So they did make moves. So don't say they didn't attempt it. It's not, you know, whatever the reason, Carman could not crack the starting lineup, but don't act like they didn't make any attempt, which a lot of people are saying they didn't try at all. Yes, they did. The difference is not everybody wanted to come to Cincinnati either.
Nope.
Be grateful for the players that did, which were on the defensive side of the ball, because obviously you saw they became game changers this season.
Bro, we've been
now wait for this offseason.
Yeah, bro. We've been telling y'all that since the beginning, bro. I've been telling y'all since the beginning about that damn defense, bro. That defense alone was a Super Bowl defense. I told y'all, I looked at Maverick straight in the eyes at the Back Together Saturday. I told him this is it.
True story. True story.
I told him straight up.
True story.
This is it. I pulled down my Ray-Bans. I was like, man, this is it, bro. This is the defense.
True story. I'm just saying it again.
Joke,
True story.
bro.
My eyes were strictly focused on Joe Burrow. And then you said that, and I never looked back.
Yeah. Mav was looking to the right on the offensive end. I was looking at the defensive end. And I looked and I was like, yo, this is it, bro. But other than that, y'all, let's just get into the Super Bowl shit. Let's start from the beginning. You like the national anthem?
Well, yeah.
Yo, what cracked me up is they got the artist wrong. They put one sister up. Wasn't Janae Aiko. It was like the other singer, and then they actually put Janae Aiko up, bro. Yo,
see, I was just more excited for the fact that I actually got to see the national anthem again. I really wish they would bring that back for every game.
Yeah, man. It just, bro, yo. Let me just tell y'all this on a safe note. We all don't look alike, yo. straight up, bro. I'm tired of people getting names wrong, bro. Then they put up one of our players. They put up one of our players and got the name wrong and said it was
they did that earlier in the season. I believe they showed Mike Hilton.
Yes.
And it was a Wouzier's name, or it was a Wouzier with Mike Hilton's name. It was one or the other. I don't remember.
Thank you, bro. That was exactly what I was getting into. I was like, bro, like, come on, y'all, man. If you're going to cover something, get it right, bro.
Act like you've done it before.
Yeah, man. It's like, that's your profession, bro. We don't hear just cracking jokes and just talking shit, but it's just like, y'all are getting paid to do, like, it's crazy, bro. So it's just wild, man. But yeah, the introduction was dope. I love the Rock. The introduction, that was new. That was very new. That had me ready, bro. He had me over here jumping with it. I was like, yeah, let's get this shit going, bro. He's over here like, I'll fuck with that. The Rock's little introduction, his his new edition Ready to Rumble type message. I love that. But now going into the shits, bro. Oh, I don't know if anybody noticed, but it started to be perfectly clear what's the message about this this Jungle Juice incident. It's almost like since the game was so highly expensive to where not the average fan can attend, it seems like everybody with money didn't have to wear a mask in Los Angeles County, bro. Like, what the fuck? I seen El Chapo numbers, and then when we tuned into the El Chapo game, nobody got a mask on, and I could have sworn that was a person shit.
One person did.
I did see probably a couple.
Whatever he goes by now, I think it's just Ye, whatever. But
yeah. Ye had he had that Strangers horror movie mask on with the haystack. Yeah, the haystack over his face.
It looked like Squid Game.
It was some Squid Game like mask. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It was, bro. But I'm just saying, man, it's just making it perfectly clear. I guess rich people don't have to follow the rules with no consequences, but average middle class people and lower gotta follow the rules. So it's just like it's perfectly clear that money's involved. But yeah, let's get that out the way. Get that bullshit out the way, starting the first off, man. But now let's get into the game. Let's get into the game, bro. What was the reaction to your final moments of the game, man? Just the 2-minute warning and down. Because that was basically the wildest part. Mine was just like, I was dumbfounded, dog. I couldn't believe it.
That's a really good word for it. There's 60 minutes to the football game, and for 58 of those minutes, you let them freely play.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, in the final 2 minutes, this is where the conspiracy theories come in of saying the NFL's rigged. Vegas has control of this because here we are at the point spread, like, no way we can let the Bengals win this game. Flag, 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 flag. Things like that fuel those conspiracy theories.
Yeah,
how you let them play free range for 58 minutes,
bro.
and then all of a sudden for the final 2 minutes, you throw 3 straight flags.
Go ahead.
I just don't understand it. And for, I'm first one to admit, T. Higgins, that should have been a penalty when he pulled the face mask.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, it worked in our favor.
Yeah.
And for those saying, well, Logan Wilson getting that call was payback. No. When the ball was snapped, you saw it in the replay. 2 or 3 offensive linemen had a major false start. The play should have never happened in the first place.
They did it back to back.
That was the payback.
They did
there
it back
was a few
to back.
times.
Yeah.
But, just to have it end that way, either way, for either side, it just sucks.
Yeah, it was shitty.
It's just, yeah.
I'll rather win the overtime and just been fine with the result than the way it ended. Like the way it ended was just like, dog. You could just tell y'all like the body language. I'm a body language guy. Just like with the body language, man. The defense was gassed. That play with the Logan Wilson thing, it basically sucked the air out of like everybody. Like it was just like, fuck. Now they're on the one.
And that would have made it I want to say that was like a 3rd and, wasn't it like a 3rd and 12?
I was like, I know it was in goal.
It was 3rd and long. I know
it was 3rd and long when it happened. It was 3rd and long when it happened. It would have been 4th and goal if it would have stood, and they most likely would have got the field goal, and it would have basically went into overtime, and then we would have see how it played out from there.
But I also want to be clear, I'm not blaming the refs for the loss.
I'm not either. Y'all got to cut that shit out. I get it, but y'all got to cut that shit out because that's a perfect segue because y'all, this is my beef with the offense this year alone. And I've been saying this time after time after time after time. It's like I get it. The line ain't there, X, Y, and Z. But if the line ain't there, it's like, and you have somebody that's a Pro Bowl running back, they did not, bro, in those closing minutes, y'all, that we're still on the topic of, they did not give Mixon the ball one motherfucking time to run it, bro. They called in Samaje Perine both times, bro, for both instances, bro, and it didn't go anywhere. And just outside of him, we just witnessed Burrow quarterback sneak it towards like the middle of the game. I get it. We don't know how his knee was feeling after all that ruffle that he had in the fourth quarter. We don't know how, like, I don't know his level of pain at that moment, like, at that point in the game. I don't know if he's run off adrenaline, and I don't know if he was in serious of pain. It could have been one of the two. But just one fucking yard, y'all, it's just like, it just made me mad that, like, I just felt like offensively, the calls that was being called wasn't setting them up for greatness, bro. I just
Do
told
a direct
y'all,
snap to the running back.
Or that, man. It's multiple shit they could have did, like, and it made me mad because, like, it's like, yo, y'all really scared of Aaron Darnold? Because this comes back to my shit before the game even happened. I talked to multiple people. Me and you talked to multiple people that's Bengal fans. And like before the game, everybody just kept saying what they got. I'm like, bro, do you not know what we got? It is like y'all so focused on two individuals. Meanwhile, like, yo, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. We was the better team on the field on Sunday. Say I'm wrong, I don't give a damn. We was the better complete team. It was just, we just couldn't put the puzzle pieces together to like finish throughout all the plays that we had to get done. But it's just like, bro, y'all, like, I just couldn't believe those closing minutes, yo. Like when we had the ball, we had 2 timeouts, yo. Like we had 2 timeouts. It was still over a minute. We over half field when all this shit happened.
The setup was there to win it.
Yeah, the setup was there to win it. And to top it off, I don't know if you've seen it, but that last play that ended up in the fucking on some bullshit. Yo, if Burrow would have just had 1.5 seconds left, bro, y'all, Jamar Chase was wide open down the motherfucking right sideline, bro. Like, he could have got a skyline cheese coney from the cassette stand and ran back to the field and made it on time, bro. Like, he was wide open. And it was just like, bro, like, that's why if anybody saw his tweet after the game said, damn, he thought Burrow was going to make it out of there, but it was just like the line just collapsed so quickly. It just couldn't happen, bro. It's couldn't happen. And it was just sad the way they went out. It was
the biggest weakness took over at the worst possible.
It did, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, it just, and I'm just to be honest with y'all, man. It just like for me, this is my opinion, man. Just for me, I just felt like, the offense just they still is not there yet, bro. I just don't understand. It's like once they get a slight rhythm, they take 3 steps back. And then when they get back into the rhythm, they take 10 steps back.
I was just gonna say something similar to that.
It's like it's just insane. It's just like y'all. The Bengals is at war with themselves, yo. That's the identity for the offense. Like they are at war with themselves trying to figure this out, bro, because it's just like it was just like I told y'all, man, we was the better team. When Odell Beckham went down, I was like, oh, this is it. Like, you just knocked down one of their main weapons. I mean, don't get me wrong. Cooper Kupp is a G. I'll fuck with Cooper Kupp. He's a G. But when you knock down his decoy, it puts all the attention on him and knocks down everything. They didn't have a tight end. They didn't even have a fucking running game, y'all. Did y'all see the defense stopping them? Like, I think the most run they had was probably like 11 yards.
I think it was Cooper Kupp's 4th and 1. Was probably the biggest run of the game.
Probably like the biggest. Yeah, that was like probably the biggest one on the second half. Yeah, that was the biggest one in the second half. So it's just like, come on, y'all, bro. It's just like, and like I said, I'm not going to sit here and say the offense. They lost as a team. They lost as a team. It's just, the offense, they have to figure this shit out. They got to figure out the identity of the team. But mainly, bro, you got to figure out that running back position because that was just ridiculous. Mixon only had 15 carries, bro. I was expecting him to get like 30 something. And like,
the real talk is outside of the Higgins touchdown in the second half, the offense flat out stalled out. Now you can say it's the offensive line, you can say it's it's the defensive pressure, what have you. We ended the game, I believe, on 4 straight punts.
Yes. What type of shit is that?
And with the lead, you gotta do something better than that.
Yes. I'm like, bro, come on, bro. Like, it's like I get it, y'all. The line ain't there, but it's like run, I would rather have +2, +3, +4, +1. I'd rather have one of those than 0 yardage. Each time this dude steps back, the line collapses. We already lost 6 yards. Now we're playing at like 2nd and like 15. It's just like, bro, like, it's like, in like, this go back to your comment on the strike rewind, because I know you said like, why did they give up on the pass? I understand in that perspective, but like, once they got the ball back when it was like 6 minutes, I was like, I put on Twitter, I was like, clock management time. Just run the fucking ball, make them use them timeouts, get in range. Because even if they've gotten a field goal range, it would still wind up being like a tied game. Nope. They probably would have won by 1 or would have been tied game.
Oh, if we would have got that field goal, which field goal are you talking about?
Like before they got the touchdown and we was up 20. Let me go back to the score.
It was 2016.
2016.
Yeah, they needed a touchdown in order to.
So there, lead. Okay,
there was no. There was no tie because dude missed the extra. Well, he didn't miss the extra point. It was botched.
Thank you. I forgot about the missed extra point. Thank you. But yeah, man, it's just like I said, man, I get what y'all saying, but it's just like when it comes to this is the big game, bro. And like that second half was very important. Like they started out well. Higgins, like you said, he got away with the fuck shit, got away with the face mask, got the touchdown. We gained it was like the momentum fully shifted. After that, got an interception. I'm like, holy, we in it. Then we end up getting the field goal off of that. It's 2013. So I'm like, all right, bet. Now it's just like from there and down, it's just literally.
That was the turning. To me, that was the turning point of the game.
Go ahead.
We scored the touchdown, and then immediately after, you picked Stafford off again. Their last 2 possessions at that point were turnovers. One in the end zone, and then right there. You were already within field goal range right from jump. which I will take whatever points, but you were starting, I think, at the 35.
They was in good field position.
And in those moments, the offense has got to find a way to get in the end zone. You can't settle for the 3.
That's what I'm saying. And we've been saying that all season, y'all. Me and Matt been saying that all season. You cannot settle for the 3. If you get a turnover, you have to score a touchdown, bro. It puts the game out of reach. It fucks
Not
up
just
their
a turnover on their side of the field. It happened in the Chiefs game.
Oh, yeah.
If I remember correctly, when BJ Hill got that interception,
go ahead.
At the, what was it? At like the 20, we had to settle for a field goal. I mean, you can't do that. And and what bugged me at the start of the game, I get it. You're trying to get that moment. You're trying to get that boost and that going.
You could tell.
But in the Super Bowl, and you're going to be in a fight for your life on your first possession, do not go for a 4th and 1 on your end of the field in the beginning of the game, the biggest game of the year.
Yeah, man.
If you were on their side of the field, I would be more accepting.
Yeah, man.
But you're on your side. And they got their first touchdown off of that.
Mm-hmm.
And the way that defense was playing, why'd you put your defense into that type of situation from off rip?
Thank you, y'all. Like, y'all got to give the defense some type of sympathy, bro. These dudes was on the field nonstop on the second half, bro. Like, what do you, they literally was putting it all out there, bro. They literally, like, you could tell by body language, they were running out of gas. Like, the offense need to stay on the field longer. Like, it's crazy because, like, the drive before that, the Rams found the rhythm. They had our defense on the field for like 6-7 minutes, and it felt like 15-20 minutes. And it just like, and then you got a quick 3 and out. Then they bring the ass back on the field. It's like, bro, like y'all can't expect them to save the game every motherfucking time, bro. It's like the offense got to step up. And we've been saying this all year long. We are way too talented on the offensive side to be like, it's almost like they were setting them asses up short, bro. Like, I didn't understand it, bro. I just understand the play calling. Like, that's why it comes on Taylor and Callahan on this. Cause it's like, bro, they did not set them up. You put the wrong players in it at the right situation, scenario modes, bro. Because like I said, I did not feel like Piran should have been in. I felt like everybody was sipping off of that Tennessee and the Kansas City Chiefs game. Like, I get it. Like, he's solid, but bro, you seen how Mixon was moving in the strike? Did you rewatch the strike rewind?
Yeah. Well, when I was saying about giving up on the pass, I was talking about that final drive.
Oh yeah,
that final drive, he was hitting pass. Then all of a sudden, with the clock rolling, let's slow down and let's run the ball.
Yeah.
Okay. And then now we're gonna do. It's like, why are you doing that all of a sudden? Your goal is to get straight up down the field as fast as possible.
Exactly, yo. I
hate to sound one-dimensional, but in that situation there, you were, like I said, completion.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, run, slow the whole momentum down. That's where I was talking about, giving up on the pass.
I got you. And by the way, y'all, they only ran one screen the whole game. That blew my mind. They only ran one screen. I'm like, bro, like, and the screen usually helps, like, even on like 3rd and 1s, 4th and 1s. But bro, they only ran. It
does, but the way that pocket was collapsing around like this in a hurry, dude. I don't know how often the screen's gonna work.
Man, it's worth the take just due to you already got the space. You just gotta just.
To me, I was gonna keep killing them on the short slants. That was my thing.
I'm about to say, I do agree. I agree with that one. I feel like I do agree because it did seem like the beginning of the game, even like just the game in general, they were looking for that deep pass the whole fucking time. Like it was almost like he was looking for it all the time. And it was like, once he sees it, pocket's already collapsed. Like it's already done. Mm-hmm. But they just got to do better, man. It's just like I said, man, they lost as a team. But you got to dissect it, bro. It's just like you can't expect the defense to be on the field that many times and not be gassed the fuck out. but that was just crazy. The segue, the pass interference call on Logan Wilson, bro. What was your take on that shit? Even though it's bullshit.
Yeah, that was a BS call. I mean, there was no way. Well, defensive holding. No, it wasn't. That was flat out the worst call. No,
that was terrible. Like, you said it best. Like,
the other two penalties, yeah, there was holding on Apple. I'll give them that. But it should have never got to that point in the first place. But the play on Wilson, no. Again, that should have been null and void before the start of the play anyway, because there was a false start.
That's what I'm
but
saying,
even
dude.
Take that away, there was still not a hold. He did not grab a hold of him. He did not twist him around. It looked like it, but he literally was just able to reach around and swat it down.
That's why I hate the instant replay when they try to review shit. They, like, of course, in slow-mo, it's going to look like he's grabbing him the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
In real time, bro, he probably just touched him, and then it was just like, it was just a lot of just touching, and then he just got in front of it and blocked it away.
It's normal playing contact.
Thank you, bro. That's what kills me about football sometimes.
I mean, anybody who's ever played football, I don't even think you've had to have ever played football to know that's just regular contact.
That's contact, bro. It's like, let them play. You was letting them play the whole game, and it's just like, as soon as they get towards like the red zone, like, because they weren't really doing much. The most thing they did was that run. The dude got the extra yardage. I think got stopped like running the 4-yard game and extended to an extra 4 yards. And then after that, that's when all the fuck shit start happening. I'm just like, bro. Like I said, y'all, man, they gotta do better, y'all. They gotta do better, man. The Joe Burrow's lack of protection, bro, was insane. Like,
well, that's like I said, that was the biggest problem all year long.
Yeah,
there was no secret with that.
That was just like, and the thing is, I don't feel like they capitalized on it until late in the game, like the Rams didn't, because they weren't really, I mean, like, they were getting to them, but like,
for a good chunk of the game, that offensive line was actually doing fairly well considering the circumstances.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it was doing well, like I'll say the first 3.5 quarters, like it was doing pretty well with it. It's just like, it's almost like literally Murray's got gassed. It was just crazy, man. But yeah, bro. Let me see if I got anything else to add to that shit. Like, you got anything else to add to that? No, we already basically talked about the Burrow shit. So here we go, man. Offense, defense, special teams, performance, and grade, bro. What you got for the offense?
I mean, yeah, you had some big plays. Of course, one came off of a penalty when it mattered the most. The offensive line wasn't able to do their part.
Yeah.
I really don't know what grade to give it.
Hey, I can if you don't know, I'll tell you straight up where mine is at while you thinking.
I mean, there's not really nothing to think about. You know, and it's mainly at the fault of the offensive line. The offense was shit, and that's not, you know, I mean, errors were made all over the place. Tyler Boyd, perfect all season long. He finally had a drop pass at the worst time.
Yeah.
Higgins had a drop touchdown pass that hit him square in the chest.
The 4th and 1s, 3rd and 1s, couldn't even convert.
And couldn't convert. You know.
Fuck.
I just have to say a D as far as the
offense is concerned. Thank you. That's where I'm at.
I mean, you know,
it was disturbing, bro. It's like,
that's why it's for a D, for disturbing.
Yeah, man. It was just disturbing as fuck. It just like, you've been getting away with this shit for like the whole season, and it just like the luck was going to run out eventually, and it had to happen in this game. And it was just like, man, you know, it was just disturbing how they was playing that out. Like I said, they couldn't convert 3rd and 1s, 4th and 1. Like, come on, bro. You tell me you can't design. It's like, and this is why I get on the coaches, because it's like, what type of message are you sending these players to where like it's 3rd and 1? You're like, all right, you have multiple choices on 3rd and 1. It's like you can't mess it up on 3rd and 1. It's like you can either run it. I wouldn't even mess with a play action, because the moment you turn around, it's already collapsed.
Yeah, you didn't have time for play action.
Play action was not going to happen in this game at all. Yeah, I'm just letting y'all know. It's either you had to do like a quick snap, like you said, a quick snap to the halfback, And like we've been saying since the beginning of the year, dive over the top, or you could have did like a little fucking toss, or you did a screen. It's multiple things, or a QB sneak that we saw Burrow do already. So it's just like, it's multiple things they could have done. It just like they just chose the wrong play. And then like, especially the way they ended it with the pass. I didn't like that call at all. But yeah, I'm going to D off rip. They got to get better, man. They got a lot of work to do. You got the Super Bowl defense, but yo, the offense is looking, bro. And it's like, I know y'all might be sitting there like, man, what are y'all talking about? Like, they had explosive games against the Steelers. They had explosive games against the Ravens and so on. I'm going to let y'all know, this game was New York Jets like. This year reminded me of New York Jets, just the way everything played out. It was just like, they started out empty. They was like, all right, we're going to let y'all know what we're about. They started out empty, start slinging. Like you said, Joe Burrow got in the momentum, got in the rhythm. Then, like, next thing you know, like, shit just start, like, just teeter-tottering, bro. Like, I just didn't like it, bro.
The two props I'll give the offense, they had 0 penalties, no false starts, no holds.
Well disciplined.
None of that. And they also did not turn the ball over.
No interceptions, bro. No fumbles. Nothing.
So I'll wait till you get to the defense.
Yeah. Oh, defense? Oh, let's go, bro. Defense, bro.
Now, my grade, you might think I'm going to be pretty high with this. Probably most people think I will be.
Oh, shit. Go first.
But
the fuck?
Go first.
Let's hear this.
I'm going to give the defense a B. Now, do you think that's too high or accurate?
That's respectful. That's respectful.
Now, the reason I'm saying that, for the most part, the defense, you're going against the MVP of the league, Cooper Kupp.
Yes.
You're going against Stafford, who could also very well been part of that conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously Odell Beckham went down, but the defense, they won a turnover battle. They got an interception in the red zone. They got an interception early in the second half. The offense could not convert either one. Okay?
They couldn't do shit.
They shut the run game down
immediately.
For the most part, they did keep Kupp, except for the final drive, in check.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you can't fault the defense for, at that point of the game, getting gassed, for being on the field the entire time, because the offense couldn't do jack shit. Okay. So for a team, even though they, I know Higbee was out, so they didn't have their starting tight end, but they still had their running back. They still had Kupp, Odell Beckham, went down. The defense still held their own.
Mm-hmm.
And when the defense is on the field for as long as they were, the cracks are going to start happening. And what ended up happening will happen.
Yeah,
Shit starts to fall apart.
Mm-hmm.
Penalties didn't help them none in the end there. But as far as the game goes, the defense did what they were supposed to do. The offense did not.
No.
Is literally what I'm trying to say here.
Yeah.
What more could you have asked the defense to do? They turned the ball over twice, gave it back to the offense, and the offense couldn't do nothing with either or. They shut the run game down, made them one-dimensional. You go for a 4th and 1 at the beginning of the fucking game, and you have the defense with their backs against the wall from jump, and that's where the first touchdown happened. Outside of that, their offense couldn't do shit.
Nothing, bro.
So you take that touchdown away, it was a 10-7 ball game, Bengals at half.
Yes, y'all.
So the defense played from the start with their backs up against the wall.
Bro, this game should have been 28-10 Bengals, y'all. I'm gonna be honest, man. If everything would have went right, it should have been 28-10. No joke. It's crazy, bro. I'm right there with you, man. I had a B+ with these guys, man. You said it best. Like, what else can you ask them to do? Like, yes, once they got later in the game, yes, they were letting Cooper Kupp getting loose a little bit. I think the only thing that made me mad on the defense was the self-awareness from the player and where the ball is at. I felt like there's been too many times we saw Eli Apple's one and Mike Hilton was the other one where the back was turned, but you had no awareness of where the ball was at. So it's just like he got you. It's like the key rookie mistake when you got your back turned. Like you got your back turned. Like that's what Kilpatrick was getting killed for when he was here, bro. Like once you got your back turned, the ball is coming your way because you don't know where it's going. You don't know where it's at. He could be throwing it to the left, so you catch off to the side, throw it off to the right, or throwing it ahead of him. It's like you don't know where the ball is at with your back turned. So when you have no awareness of where the ball is at, it's just like it kind of kills everything. But other than that, bro, you said it best. The turnovers, like I said, the aggressiveness, like even though they weren't really getting a great pass rush, they were still like doing the most they could to keep the game tight to where the offense, when they got the ball back, the offense had to capitalize off of it. Just the offense wasn't helping, bro. That's why it kind of makes it look bad for a lot of y'all that I was watching. Like, oh man, the defense ain't really doing shit. It looks that way because when the defense got the ball back, the offense ain't moving. It's like, what the fuck do you expect? It's like, I don't know how y'all watch football, but it's just like you can't expect the defense, playing their ass off. I'm not saying the offense was playing their ass off. I know they're all giving it they all, but it was just like I told y'all, like the plays I was calling on offense, it wasn't really setting them up for greatness after the defense capitalized on their part. So it's like you got to have a stamp approval on both sides, man, to capitalize, man. But come on, y'all. It's just like people got to be realistic with this shit, man. But yeah, man, B+ for them dudes, bro. Like I've been proud of the defense. Like they've been doing what they've been doing the whole season, and I feel like they got better as the season like went forward. They got better.
They were a very opportunistic defense, and multiple times they put the offense in a good position, and the offense could not finish it through.
Thank you, bro.
That's pretty much what it boils down.
It is, man. It's straight like that. That's exactly what it is, man. That's exactly what it is. Other than that, man, special teams. I mean, we were
McPherson was money, and special teams. You can't get nothing else because there's nothing else to guide on.
Yeah, man. They made sure they kept him on the sideline, but yeah, man. A for them. What was your play of the game?
I mean,
mine was the trick play, and I'm pretty sure your
Joe Mixon.
Mine was a trick play.
Yeah.
Between that and the interception by Wouzier, that was like my top two because that was the game shifter.
I'd say that, and also the Higgins touchdown. That was a big momentum jump for the second half.
That was too.
It's just that was it.
Yeah, that one too. But I say you can add that one in there. That was a momentum shift. And I say, y'all, like telling y'all, man, Bengals just beat themselves, man. Like they could have easily won this, bro.
Well, I wouldn't say easily, but they should have won.
Bro, to me, bro, they could have easily won this, yo. If they just sort of played, if everything was just at least a B+ across the board. I mean, special teams, but it was just a B+ across the board. They would have got them, bro. They would have got them. They just had to, in those key moments, they just had to capitalize. You just can't rely on the refs to call everything, man. That's why I was like, I can't really put it on the refs. It's just when it came to situational mode, I just felt like the coaches didn't put them in the greatest situation, bro. But again, there's people that will say like, man, well, Joe Burrow's a quarterback, he could change the plays. I mean, yeah, I get that, but it's at the same time, like, it's like you gotta understand where his position is at, knowing the line isn't holding. You gotta understand where Joe Burrow's at, because like the line isn't holding. So it's just like, bro, like, and surprisingly, like you said, like it wasn't no flags. Like I was surprised with no holds or nothing. Like, because if it was me, Maverick, it was me and you on the line, I'm holding like a motherfucker. no bullshit. I'll probably cost us probably like maybe like 20 yards in the game, maybe. But like at the end of the day, like Lisa ain't give up a sack, like none of that shit. It would have been repeated 1st and 15, repeated 2nd and 15, whatever it might have been. It is repeat. Instead of losing it down, we just repeated the down, gained the yards back, and kept it going. So I'd rather have that than take a sack or don't get no yards. That's just me. That's how I watch football. But everybody else is different, y'all. But yeah, man. End of the season valuations, bro. What's the strengths and weaknesses of this team that we noticed this year, 2021-2022 season?
Well, I mean, the strengths are the skill positions, offensively. Obviously, the biggest weakness is the offensive line. That's the whole story there.
That's a fact.
Defensively, again, they were a very opportunistic team. They got the turnovers when it was needed. The pass rush has got to get a little better, but, with getting Joseph Asai back next season, I think will make a big change to the way that pass rush worked.
I'm surprised he wasn't available for this game.
I mean, somehow all these other players were. Why he wasn't able to, I have no idea. So I hope that's not a bad omen for things to come. But, I mean, defensively, it's, obviously you got to re-sign Bates, cut the loose ends when it comes to Eli Apple and Trey Waynes.
Would you cut Samaje Perine?
Fuck no.
I'm seeing a lot of that on social media. I'm like, I don't know about that, yo. I wouldn't do that.
No, keep the running backs intact. No, keep like I said, all the skill positions are solid. That whole rumor about Gronk, if it comes at a veteran minimum, I will gladly welcome him at a veteran minimum.
Yeah.
And add him with Uzama. But other than that, the main focus on the offense is the line. Leave everybody else alone. Ryan had his moments, just like all the other players did. He stepped up big, same way the other players did. Whoever's saying that, they need to shut the hell up.
Yeah, I don't know what. Like I said, I get people's frustration that he was being used over Mixon in those key moments. But at the end of the day, like, I wouldn't cut him just due to he wasn't getting the 1 yard or whatever. I wouldn't do that.
Besides a pass protection, you need run protection.
Yeah.
What gaps can you run through if they're filled up instantly? You can't bulldoze everyone, especially an Aaron Donald and a Von Miller. You're not bulldozing them.
I mean, I hear you. I hear you on that. But like I said, we saw in the rewind, like, yo, I'd rather you try to block for 2 seconds.
Here's how you solve it. You get a true fullback. Run a true I formation.
That too. That too. Unless you want to get Pecco back here, but no.
No, I say a true fullback. The last true fullback was John Connor. Bring that fucking position back.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm old school with that. Bring that goddamn position back. It's a very overlooked position.
It is. Like, it's not even used no more. If they do use it, they'll hand it to a tight end or something. But yeah, it is, bro. But yeah, strengths and weakness for me, like I said, you covered most of it. But it's obvious, we got a great quarterback. We got his number 1, got his number 2, and got his number 3, and got protection on the rear. It's like, bro.
The offense is just the line. That's it.
Yeah, it's just the line, yo. I feel like it's just the line as the weaknesses, man. The strengths, of course, the defense is holding it down. I'll just say, like, just veteran presence is holding it down, and it'd be nice to see veteran presence on the offensive line. It would be nice to get a lot of experience, Sam's Club, Costco ass dudes, that'll move a whole cul-de-sac.
An Eric Fisher, a Cam Robinson, who are potentially becoming free agents. You need the veteran leadership in that role. Everybody keeps going, draft O-line. Yeah, that sounds great. But for how concerned you are about the offensive line, you want to have 3 rookies maybe on that offensive line? No, you do not.
No, you don't, bro. That shit takes time. That's why, like, the Jackson Carman experience is going to take time. He did well. Like I said, during the season, he did well. It's just like, shit just plays out the way it plays out, man. It's due to experience, man, and therefore. But other than that, man, like, I just feel like that's just what they're missing, is just that veteran presence on the offensive line that we're talking about. I think that's the only thing that's missing. They got the weapons. You just need that solid line, like we're saying, That's all it is, bro. Running backs is fine. Wide receivers is fine. Tight ends is fine. Yeah. Defense is amazing. It's just, another weakness that they have is just getting in the rhythm, bro. I think the rhythm thing is just a problem. But again, that comes with the line. But
You got brand new rims with old tires.
Yeah, well,
Best way I could put it.
Bro, I'll say this though. Like when he went down, bro, I was like, here we go. I was about to text you. I was like, yo, here we go.
Oh, I was cutting off communication to the world. I was like I said, I was dead silent.
Yo, y'all can be mad at me all y'all want. If I would have saw Brandon Allen come onto the field, I would have
No, we
turned
were
the game
fucked.
off.
No,
I would have turned the game
I
off.
flat out told everybody at my house, no, if Burrow's done, we're done.
I'd have turned
That
the game
offense
off.
does not move without.
And that's what shows the shit I was telling you about at the beginning of the season. I'm like, bro, this offseason, you got lucky. We got lucky this year. You better find a decent, like solid second string quarterback, bro. Because like I said, if he would have came in the game, I don't care if we was even leading 20-16. Bro, I would have had no confidence in him getting the job done, bro. No, I'd feel like you told me, the offense would have been stagnant. It would have been going nowhere. The run game would have been off more often than it was the whole game. The pass would have been off. Everybody would just been running their routes for 2 seconds and then like drop their arms. Literally, bro. Because it'd be the sack or he threw the ball away. But they got to capitalize on that. So, what this season, bro? What was your favorite play this season, bro? Since we're at the end of the season.
There's so many different plays of the season.
Bro, I think my favorite one, offense, had to been the start of the season when Jamar Chase scored on who was it on that? He's a former Bengal, man, a cornerback, scored on his goofy ass.
Mm-hmm.
And now that set the tone of the Burrow Chase era, bro. Like that shit, the crowd, like just like how loud it got off that long touchdown pass he got, and then bro, that shit was beautiful, bro. That play, and I'll have another offensive one. I'll say the touchdown against the Lions when Chase blocked for Mixon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that shit. I love that play. And then another one for the offense. I can remember. I said there were some great ones, bro. I'll say even this in the Super Bowl, man, the Mixon pass to Higgins, bro.
I did like that pass.
Yeah, I did like that. It was about time they finally opened the playbook. Defense, man, they just, bro. I'll say the whole postseason, bro.
I'm glad you said that because I was gonna flat out say I can't make one play. It was every turnover of the postseason was the play of the year for me.
Yes. Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
And defense did work, yo. Yo, need some quick stats real quick. Defense forced 10 turnovers. It was the most in the postseason, bro. 21 tackles for loss / no gain was the second most. Then it was the third best play against the red zone, bro. They carried an average, bro. Y'all can't, man, y'all like you gotta give it up to the defense, bro. They should be getting steak dinners all the way up to the next season, bro. No joke, man. Defense did they work, man. Defense did they work. I love it, man. There ain't nothing bad to say about their asses, bro. Anything you want to add?
The only thing I'll add, which it might go into your notes thing,
Go ahead, bro.
I might be jumping ahead.
No, you good, man.
But it goes for the all-season needs. Again, get rid of Apple, Wayans. Draft you 2 quality cornerbacks and a linebacker. Defense should be set. Outside of re-signing Bates, Ogunjobi, so on and so forth. BJ Hill, I think he was only under a 1-year deal.
Yeah, he was.
Retain those players. You'll have Joseph Aside back next season. The defense should take off right where they left off. This defense does give up a lot of yards, but what they don't give up on is yards after catch. As soon as these receivers catch the ball, they're taken down.
Immediately.
Years past, the Bengals were notorious for one-arm tackle attempts, and they could never tackle nobody.
Couldn't tackle shit.
Now, all of a sudden, they're letting you catch the ball, but you're going down right where you're at.
Immediately, yeah.
They shut run games down all season long.
Bro.
So, yeah.
Can't be mad. I'm with you, bro.
And on the offensive side, which we already stated,
just
got to focus mainly on that offensive line.
Yeah, that's my
These
big
are
thing.
all easy well, not really necessarily easy, but most teams have more questions than answers going into the offseason.
Facts, yeah.
We have more answers than questions. We
Facts.
just got to get it done.
Mm-hmm. I'm with you, man. Yeah, on that offseason to-do list, yeah, definitely O-line for me. That's the number one. Second string quarterback for 2. Yo, there's some people on this list, y'all. Some people on this list. I'll name them to y'all. Nick Foles included. Jameis Winston, Ryan Fitzpatrick, Marcus Mariota, Teddy Bridgewater, your boy Andy, Cam Newton, and Mitch Trubisky.
Yeah, but how many of them would be willing to be a second string quarterback? That's the issue. But I would be all for bringing Fitzmagic back here.
You cool with Fitzmagic? You get him for cheap.
Fuck yeah.
You never get him for cheap.
You bring Fitzmagic back here.
I believe if we're going cheap, I'm just saying we're going cheap. Not saying to get, it's going cheap. Fitzpatrick and definitely Andy Dalton be cheap. Cheap. But if you want some other shit,
So you sounding like Mike Brown at the moment.
Yo, if you want to go a different route, I'm telling you, between Mariota and Newton and Nick Foles,
I'll take Nick Foles.
I'd rather take Nick Foles over the other two.
I'll take Nick Foles. I agree with you. He's already won a Super Bowl as a backup. I will take Nick Foles.
Yeah, I'll take Nick Foles personally. So yeah, y'all, it's some people on this list, man. We don't need no running backs. We don't need no wide receivers, tight ends. I mean, you said it, Rob Gradowski. I think Zach Ertz is on this list. Mike Gitsky, Dalton Schultz, Evan Ingram, and Gerald Ervet, I think his name is. But yeah, man, we'll see. But I don't really think. I mean, I don't think they should touch that tight end spot, because especially if you got, like you said, if they want to get
it would not. I mean, CJ Uzama, they got to resign, but you know, depending if the price is right, you know, I would gladly bring a talent like Gronk in. Just saying. If
we did, like, because
he's great. Besides being a great pass catcher, he's a great blocker.
He's a great blocker.
You know,
veteran presence.
It's a win-win.
Yeah, been there, all that. And you said they signed Thaddeus Moss, correct?
Yes.
Oh yeah. You got to get him in gear, bro. Got to get him in gear.
It's only a matter of can he stay healthy. So far, that's the issue. Yeah. And that might have been his issue in Washington and why they let him go.
Yeah. We'll have to see how it plays out, man. We definitely have to see it. See how it plays out. But yeah, man. Offensive line, second string QB. Definitely a pass rusher. That depends on what's going on with
Joseph Asai.
Yeah, Joseph Asai. We'll see how that plays that out. And I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, some people could disagree, but like, yo, I've been bickering about this dude all season. That offensive coordinator, something has to happen, bro. Either something just has to happen, bro. I get it. Like, he called the, great plays in the Titans game and the Chiefs game. I get that, bro. But it was like when it came down to that main game, bro, it just like the calls was just goofy as fuck, bro. Goofy as fuck. I don't know, man. That's just put quotes, just put like question marks on that one. On offensive coordinator, question marks, bro. Maybe. We'll see how it plays out. Also, I had a conversation with the first lady about this. I'm like, man, like, let's say if they would have won this shit, it's like, damn, they won this shit. I mean, you can't change the logo now because everything on merchandise sells the B on it. So it's just like you can't get rid of the B. So since the season's now over, can we talk about a logo change? At least, bro. At least, man. Like I said, man, it's the perfect way just to start fresh, bro. Perfect way. It's like you sold all the merchandise you got. Everybody got it. You got it. People watching this got it. Everybody and their moms got like all the Bengals merchandise they could get with the letter B on it. So it's like now, like, I don't know, man.
Give me more of that.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying, man. Bring that back. The leaping tiger or the face, bring that back or make that modern day. Like, I don't care what you do, but got to be in discussions right now because it's like, all right, we lost. So it's like, got to be in conversations, man. Got to be in conversation. Has to be, man. Has to be. Other than that, man, we got the yeah, that's it. That's it. Unless you got anything else to add, we're gonna get into the closing shit, then we'll get the hell out of here.
Nope. I'm already in full free agent and draft mode. And
yeah.
I'm looking forward to the draft and who we have before we even start the draft and free agency. And we'll get to that when we start season 2.
Thanks, man. Bro, one thing I want to mention, bro, with the Around the League news, man, because I'm slow. I didn't know they had the Pro Bowl like events. I didn't know they were still doing the dodgeball and all that shit. I thought they eliminated all that shit. I sent Maverick like a couple clips. I was like, man, like, yo, that the QB challenge shit looked wild. Russell Wilson killed it off rip. That was probably the wildest shit I seen. Because I was sitting there, I was like, man, like, because I was like, this shit look tough. Like, I don't think I could do it. Like no way. Because like they had the robot like tug shit moving, the pad move, bro. They had a whole bunch of shit, bro. Like he was hitting every of them, bro. That shit was dope. I didn't really watch the game, but I saw the highlights. I saw Stephon Diggs guarding his brother. I saw a couple plays, but overall, bro, the Pro Bowl, like the game itself, they gotta figure out something with that shit. That shit boring as fuck.
I want to do a bold prediction for this offseason for next season.
Go ahead.
Russell Wilson will become the quarterback of the Philadelphia Eagles. Aaron Rodgers will become the quarterback of the Denver Broncos. And I also believe that Kyler Murray will be the quarterback for not the Arizona Cardinals. I am going to say the Houston Texans.
I could see that. I think that's like the biggest story that's going on right now is that if people that haven't caught up, man, what Maverick's talking about.
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Yeah, man. Kyler Murray, I guess right after the season ended, like he deleted everything Arizona Cardinal like on his social media. Everybody was disrespectulation. I guess news came out that the Cardinals was upset with his like leadership, and then he was upset with the Cardinals. So it's a lot of bitterness going on. So it's just like if you got that type of shit and there's no communication, somebody got to go. And of course, they're going to give him like the end of the stick.
Oh, so and like, Jimmy Garoppolo in Pittsburgh.
I could definitely see that. Yeah, Jimmy Garoppolo to Pittsburgh. Yeah, Jimmy Garoppolo to Pittsburgh. I can see that because Mike Tomlin ain't no way he's gonna pick up somebody like nah, bro. They're gonna pick up somebody. Ain't no way gonna go out like that. Yeah, I can see all that. Y'all.
Now that's all I got.
Yeah, I can see all that. I can see all that, man. Especially Aaron Rodgers to Denver. I could definitely see that. But yeah, Kyler Murray, yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. And to give y'all Brian Flores update, I have no clue what's going on. You know how motherfuckers do when they got money and control the media. Everything is underwater right now. We ain't gonna know nothing until it happens, you know. Literally, bro. We ain't gonna know nothing until it happens. All I know is the last time we spoke about this, only team that was interested was the Houston Texans. Other than that, everything is in the courts. Everything is in the courts. But if everything comes true from what he was saying about the Dolphins owner could lose everything. So,
yeah.
Like I said, we'll keep y'all posted about that. 2022 opponents on this list, man. At home, we got the Falcons, Ravens, Bills, Panthers, Browns, Chiefs, Dolphins, and Steelers. Away, we got the Ravens, Browns, Cowboys, Patriots, Saints, Jets, Steelers, Buccaneers, and the Tennessee Titans. I really hope the opener, bro, of the season is against the Chiefs, bro. On NBC, the opener of the season, bro. Prime time at Paul Brown, bro. I hope. Just to shut everybody up, I hope. But we will see, man. Other than that, y'all, man, the NFL draft is April 28th through the 30th. I said out in Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. But like I said, man, other than that, man, you got anything else to add, man, before we get out of here, broski?
Nope. I'm ready for the new year.
Yeah, man, yo. Like I said, ready for the new year, man. Like I said, hopefully the Bengals pull this shit off, man. Hopefully they make some smart moves on the offseason. It's been a wonderful ride, man, with everybody, man, especially with Maverick, bro. It's been crazy. It's been a crazy year. We didn't know we was going to be covering this shit this long, but it was a great experience, man. It's all documented. If you want to recap or get a refresh, a highlight, like I said, there's plenty of content for you, man, on here on Queen City Strikes, bro. Like I said, you can find us on YouTube. Like I said, Apple, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Castbox, Stitcher, all that, bro. Like I said, you can't miss us, man. Once you see this little logo right here, we see the logo, you'll find us, man. And make sure you hit that like on this episode and subscribe. I'm your man, Ray Summers, man. Shout out to my man, Maverick.
Who day as the
man.
AFC champs.
Thanks, man. Want to give y'all, man, a who day. We love y'all. We out, baby. Salute.